Welcome back to Alchemy online class. Before we move to our today's topic, we will discuss yesterday's homework first. Yesterday I asked you two questions in homework. First question was, find out the full form of PAT. Full form of PAT is polyethylene terephthalate. Full form of PAT is polyethylene terephthalate. Then I ask you another question, gather information about spandex. Now this spandex is a synthetic fiber. This spandex is lightweight synthetic fiber having a plastic base. And this spandex is also known as lycra. Generally it is used to make stretchable clothing such as sportswear. It is also used for making swimming costumes. This spandex fiber is made up of a long chain of polyurethane. This polyurethane is made by or it is produced by reacting a polyester with diisocyanate. This way the polymer is formed and from this polymer spandex fiber is obtained. So this is all about yesterday's homework. Now we will have a quick recall of whatever we learnt yesterday. Yesterday we learned about nylon, polyester and acrylic. Nylon was the first fully synthetic fiber which was made in 1931 by using coal, water and air. In making of this nylon, any natural raw material was not used. This nylon is strong elastic fiber and it is used for making clothes. It is also used for making socks, tents, toothbrushes. It is also used for making parachutes and the rope for rock climbing. This nylon fiber is stronger than a steel wire. This also we have learnt yesterday. Then we learned about polyester. Polyester is made from petroleum and it is having a long chain of the esters. Esters are the chemicals which are giving the fruity smell. This polyester, when this polyester is mixed with the natural fibers, it is giving polycord, polywool or terrycot, which are used for making different types of fabrics. Then we learned about acrylic. Acrylic is resembling wool. It is not actual wool. It is made from the synthetic material and this acrylic is cheaper than the natural wool. Yesterday we learned that synthetic fibers are affordable and they are durable, so they are more popular than the natural fibers. Synthetic fibers are prepared by a number of processes using the raw materials which are having the petroleum origin and which are known as petrochemicals. Now our today's topic we are going to start, and the topic is characteristics of synthetic fiber. In this topic we are going to learn about the advantages and disadvantages of synthetic fibers. Though they are useful, they are having some disadvantages, but before we start disadvantages, we will start with the advantages of the synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers are the fibers which dry up quickly, they are durable, they are less expensive, they are readily available and they are easy to wash. We already discussed these characteristics. They are strong, they are wrinkle free, they are lasting for a longer time. So people prefer these synthetic fibers. They are popular among the people to make clothes and they are having a good elasticity. Elasticity, you know that in elasticity when you stretch any material, if it is going to its original position, that means it is having the elasticity. And this type of fibers which are having elasticity, if we are using them, they will not be broken easily. So that's why they can be used for handling the heavy loads because they are not breaking easily. So this way synthetic fibers are advantageous for us. Besides having so many advantages, synthetic fibers are having some disadvantages. The synthetic fibers melt on heating. Most of the fabrics made from synthetic fibers, they melt on heating. So we have to be very careful while ironing them. Otherwise this fabric may stick to the iron. Second disadvantage is they can catch fire very easily. Means when most of the fabrics which are made from synthetic fibers, they can catch fire very easily. So people avoid wearing this fabric while working in the kitchen or in the laboratory, because when you are working in the kitchen or laboratory, you are working near a source of fire. So these fibers can catch fire easily. So people avoid wearing the fabrics made from synthetic fibers. The third disadvantage is they absorb little moisture. This is a disadvantage because if the fabric is not able to absorb the moisture, then it may become sticky. It will not absorb the sweat and it will become sticky and it will make the person uncomfortable. So people avoid wearing this type of fabrics during the hot weather. So this way, these are the disadvantages of synthetic fibers. Now we are going to do one activity which will show that how the synthetic fibers absorb little moisture. It will show that synthetic fibers absorb little moisture than the natural fibers. See here, in this activity I have kept two glasses. Both the glasses are having same amount of water. In one glass I am putting a piece of synthetic cloth, and in the other glass I am putting a piece of cotton cloth. I am allow them to be in the water for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes I am taking out the synthetic cloth from the glass, and then I am taking out the cotton cloth from the glass. You can see here the amount of water containing the cotton cloth is less than the amount of water left after removing the synthetic cloth. So this activity suggests that synthetic cloth can absorb less or little amount of water. This is the end of today's class. Now we will recapitulate whatever we have learned today. Today we learned about the characteristics of synthetic fibers. In that we have learned about the advantages and disadvantages of synthetic fibers. The advantages of synthetic fibers are that they are strong, elastic, they are wrinkle free, they are easy to wash, they are less expensive, and they last for a longer time. The disadvantages are they can melt on heating, they can catch fire very easily, and they can absorb a little moisture. Then we have done one activity in which we have seen that synthetic fibers can absorb less moisture than the natural fiber. Now it's time for today's homework. In today's homework, you have to find out the answer of this hot question. The question is, do you think rayon when burnt will stick to the body like other synthetic fibers? I repeat the question. Do you think rayon when burnt will stick to the body like other synthetic fibers? This answer you have to find out, and I hope you will be ready with the answers by tomorrow. So we will meet once again tomorrow. Till then, be safe, be at home, and keep learning. Thank you.